Residents are demanding more surveillance along our bayous after another body is found in a Houston waterway.
Police say a woman's body was found in Buffalo Bayou near Commerce and Milam Streets downtown last night. This is the 6th body recovered in less than 2 weeks from Bayou.
Pause.
So it's a body every 2 days.
This is the 6th body found in a bayou in Houston. It's in a central area in less than 2 weeks.
Across town, 5 of the deceased have now been identified.
Orko Mano, live downtown in Orko. Our viewers have been very vocal about what they want to see in response to this. Tell us.
Why are you laughing, man?
Yeah, Len, our comment sections on social media are filled with people saying more surveillance cameras are needed along the bayou. City leaders tell me that's just not feasible, but criminal justice experts say cameras might be the best way to prove what city officials and police have been saying all along.
Pause. That's not feasible. You guys
Cameras are so expensive, man.
Yeah, you guys have no problem throwing up a camera on every traffic stoplight in the city to record us if I speed through or do something crazy at a light. But people are being murdered. They're dead.
And they're like, a camera's too far.
They're like,
too
you know
extreme.
what? Yeah, we can't put up a couple of cameras out there, okay?
No serial killer is on the loose.
Huh.
Another body found in Houston's bayous. Police say a woman was spotted in the water near Commerce and Milam Streets around 11:30 last night.
Officers were alerted to this by people that are riding by on scooters, and when they noticed something that appeared to be a body.
This is the 6th body recovered in bayous in less than 2 weeks, leading many to believe it's the work of a serial killer. City leaders saying earlier this week that's not the case.
There's no evidence that there's a serial killer loose on the streets of Houston.
But the public wants answers. KHOU11 viewers Hannah, Lucy, and Chris all commenting on our posts online, asking for more surveillance cameras by the water. I brought that to City Council member Carolyn Evans-Shabazz. A lot of people have come to us asking for more surveillance by the water. Is that something the City Council is looking into?
She's already saying
I have heard that suggestion, but I don't know how we could implement that. To say that we can install cameras.
What do you mean you don't? You don't know how to get power and route video from the camera back to a central location?
They literally make video cameras you don't even actually need power.
Solar powered cameras.
Yeah.
Like,
am I going crazy here? You can put a Ring doorbell cam on every home.
They have battery powered cameras, and they'll go for like days before they need a charge.
I don't know how that's feasible. Put a pole up.
She's clearly too old to understand the technology and doesn't understand.
$20? We can't do that.
Bro.
Do we need to start a GoFundMe?
Maybe for Houston.
Idea where to put them, because we don't know where the bodies went into the bayou.
A light
To be
pole?
honest, serial killers are very rare.
Even so, criminal justice expert Krista Gehring tells me more cameras might be what's needed to put those rumors to rest.
I love that she says serial killers are very rare. Okay, but they do happen, right?
And what's crazy is, like, we've got 6 dead women. Are they all women?
I thought I saw something that said that, but I don't know. This says another woman's body found.
6 women, they said.
I think they were all women.
We're noticing only women do?
And the police chief says I don't know if he was the police chief.
No evidence
Zero
of a serial killer?
What? Now
How is
more do you need?
a series of dead bodies not evidence at all? That doesn't even suggest serial killer. We see it.
Yeah.
We see a pattern of women
They all had
in the
red
bayou.
hair? What?
They all had red hair and they were in their early 20s. No evidence. Also, police will classify someone a serial killer, by the way, if they kill more than one person. You're now a serial killer. That's a series of people you've killed. This is 6, all found in the bayous in Houston. No evidence. Within 2 weeks of each other, 6 dead women or people.
See, the timeline, too. If it were over a period of a year, you might think they're unrelated. But that's like a body every 2 days almost. They said less than 14 days.
So
assuming it's 12 days, 6 bodies, every 2 days, some poor woman shows up dead in your river.
No, every 2 days, Silas, some woman just tripped and fell off. And
just drowned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Or she was drunk.
And that's never happened before.
Right.
So now it's just happening every 2 days.
Starting to happen right now. Yeah, that's where we're at right now in Houston. This is insane.
How important is it to try to show that to people who are convinced there is a serial killer?
I think it's very important because obviously when you have these bodies showing up seemingly all at once, there's obvious concern.
Seemingly.
The camera might actually capture where an individual falls into the bayou or has an accident or is intoxicated or whatever, because that's likely what is happening.
Just because we put the cameras up, all we're going to do is just catch where he's dumping the bodies.
What would you consider? What if it was like a group of people and each one of them killed a woman?
What?
It's no longer a serial killer, right?
Oh, just one person in the group?
Yeah, they each kill one person.
No, you're all serial killers. You're a group of serial killers.
But each one of you only killed one.
But if you're in on it,
then you're an accomplice.
You're
just an accomplice
to a serial
but you
killer.
didn't actually kill him.
Come on, Skis. All right, what are you trying to advocate for the killers here? What are you doing?
But what if,
So
maybe it's more than one.
So maybe a gang. You think maybe a gang is killing these women?
Maybe.
Well, they're killers, right?
Yeah.
I'll deem them. I don't know. Yeah, you probably couldn't.
I mean, it still warrants to put cameras up.
Yeah, you couldn't technically label them serial killers. Then.
I get what they're saying in a certain capacity because it's like, unless you're in the exact right spot with your camera at the right time,
right?
All you're gonna catch is that the body's there.
Okay, but they also don't know.
Yeah.
If someone's dragging these women down to the river and holding them under right there and killing them that way, they don't know. They're just assuming. They're like, so that's also weird now because it's like, how do you know that someone's not dragging them down there and holding them under and killing them in the water?
My guess would be the autopsies. That would be the guess. It'd be like, okay, we see blood alcohol content. We see no signs of a struggle.
Six in 2
cause
weeks,
of death.
Silas.
I know. I'm just guessing because I don't understand how they can say there's no evidence other than like the autopsies literally having no evidence. Because they said they've identified 5 of the 6 women, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, they know who those people are.
Right.
What if he's a serial killer, but he's killing them in different ways? Like everyone thinks like a serial killer is only going to kill a certain way.
Ways, but he's disposing of the body in the same way.
Yeah.
Isn't that what every stupid person does? Right? You murder somebody. I hope YouTube doesn't censor us for using these words. I forget sometimes YouTube is so god dang strict about stuff like this. The word kill or the M word.
You have to
sometimes
say unalive.
I know. We might have to start saying that. I might have to.
That's so ridiculous.
I hate this.
That's what it is.
Stupid. Anyway, I forget what we were. I'm sorry.
The pattern of
They always think there's pattern recognition, but what if someone could still be a serial killer and what if they're like, well, I'm just going to do each person individually a different way. So they don't think it's the same person.
Yeah.
Don't leave any DNA.
But then if you go through all that work, why dump them in a public water area spot?
Well, because they know there's no cameras there. No one's going to catch them.
Yeah, but why not I've never understood this about serial killers. Fire exists. You can literally burn the body to nothing, crush up the bones, and blow them into the air. And no one ever finds this individual.
But some people...
Why are you dumping the body?
They want to be known that they're doing it without people knowing who they are, though. That's the thing. They want people to know they are doing it.
I suppose, yeah.
They get like a high off of...
The recognition.
I guess, yeah. If you're a psychopath and you're killing people, I suppose, yeah.
Like, haha, I got away with that one again.
Right. Let me look.
That was me.
Let me look on the news. Oh, yeah, they did find her. Creepy little...
Hey, that was me.
That was me. Laughing. Can't wait to do it again. Jesus.
It's crazy, but probably true.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Reached out to the Houston Parks Board, which manages many trails around the bayous, and asked if they planned on installing more safety measures, including cameras. They sent me a statement only saying in part, quote, as with any public space, residents should remain aware of their surroundings, stay cautious and vigilant, and if you see anything, call 911. They add that they rely on the city and county's law enforcement departments for public safety. I also reached out to Houston Police this afternoon for more updates on any safety measures here, but they only referred me to a press conference they had earlier this week with the mayor. Reporting live downtown tonight, Orko Manic.
Good for you, man. So yeah, people are dying in short amount of time in the city of Houston, Texas, and there is no evidence of a serial killer.
Or here's another theory on the police. They're doing it. Come on. They're purposely
this is BTG, right?
They are though, man.
This is our theory.
They're doing this because they want the guy to do it again, and they're hoping he messes up so they can catch him.
So they want the public persona to be that they're not going to install any security cameras, but then they're going to install them low key,
right?
Or they're just going to like watch closer, or have people around.
That's a good, that would be a great.
Because if you're not showing them recognition, you'd be like, I want them to know that I am doing it.
He's like, I guess I'm going to have to put it in a more high-profile location. And he gets a little more risky.
Yeah.
That's a really good, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want him to be recognized. So he's like, wow, that makes me mad.
He's like, fine, next time I'll drop it right in front of the precinct. I don't know. It's sketchy. It's irritating. I'll tell you this much. It's irritating. Since until you said that, right? That makes a lot of sense. If that's what they're actually doing.
Yeah.
If that's not what they're doing, if they legitimately do not recognize this as a serial killer in Houston, I don't know what to say. You guys should fire everybody tomorrow. Get rid of them. Also, this information is very new. This happened in September. It just became October. So we can all just jump to conclusions about everything. It's easy to do that early on in an investigation. The crazy thing is, though, and I'll bring this up right before we quit here, but Charlie Kirk, you know how fast they found his killer? It was in the blink of an eye. 33 hours it took them to get that guy, right? Mm-hmm. That was one man. 6 people in 2 weeks. We have no clue. And we're not even willing to
cameras?
admit.
Not feasible.
We're not even willing to put cameras up, okay, to try. So this was 6 people. We want you to come to us with better answers than what you just gave, okay? The Houston PD. You guys need to do better. At least tell us, there's no evidence of a serial killer because, they were all strung out on drugs and homeless and we saw where they slipped. Like, give us something, right? I don't know. It's rare for bodies to just be floating in water without there being some kind of foul play. People don't just dive in and swim around and that's it. It doesn't work that way. Bodies of water are notorious for being places where you dump a body.
Why wouldn't you just be safe in that situation even though? Just be like, we don't know at this time.
Right. Why are you trying to pacify us with your stupid... We all know not to trust the government and law enforcement. You guys lied to us because we'll go back and watch documentaries about serial killers and they'll say in the documentaries, the police, they lied to everybody in the beginning because they didn't want to give away details about their investigation. Just like you were saying, they just covered all this up, but eventually it all came out that they were onto this guy. And it's like... If I was the family member of one of these people that died, I'd be pissed at home. I know my daughter didn't go jump in the bayou. I know she would never do that.
Right.
I don't know. We shout out to the people of Houston. Who knows if more bodies keep showing up, this is going to be a tragedy for the department of that city. Shame on you guys for not catching this person.